Hi guys, and welcome to my channel where I talk about all things Harry Potter related. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the top 5 ways Voldemort could have won. Throughout the Harry Potter series, Lord Voldemort had numerous chances to kill Harry Potter and numerous moments where things could have easily gone the other way. Perhaps if Voldemort had planned differently, he may have actually won. Let's get into it. Number 1. Used Polyjuice potion on himself. We learned in the Chamber of Secrets that Polyjuice potion can be used to make a person look like someone else for a certain amount of time. In the Goblet of Fire, we saw how Barty Crouch Jr. was successfully able to impersonate Mad-Eye Moody for a rather long period of time. Lord Voldemort could have easily used Polyjuice potion to transform into anyone who would allow him to get into Hogwarts and close to Harry. I'm sure Draco could have been used to get a hair of a person that Voldemort would have wanted to turn into. He could have even transformed into Dumbledore himself. Harry would have never seen it coming. Number 2. During the events of the Chamber of Secrets, he could have used Ginny differently. During the events of the Chamber of Secrets, Tom Riddle was able to use the diary to influence Ginny Weasley into opening the Chamber of Secrets and releasing the basilisk. However, he could have easily possessed Ginny and used her to put the Imperious Curse on Harry Potter and lure him into the Chamber of Secrets with the basilisk waiting. Or perhaps use Ginny to get Harry by some other elaborate means, such as cursing his broomstick. Number 3. Let someone else kill Harry. Killing Harry Potter himself seemed to be more of a matter of personal pride than anything else. Harry had survived Voldemort's killing curse, and that was just unacceptable to him. However, had Voldemort allowed someone else to take out Harry Potter, they might have actually been able to pull it off. Just think, how many times was Harry in the presence of Professor Quirrell? Barty Crouch Jr. when he was disguised as Professor Mad-Eye Moody using the Polyjuice potion? Or even moments where he was in the presence of Lucius Malfoy or Bellatrix Lestrange. Point is, if Voldemort could have gotten over his sense of pride and set a spy with a license to kill after Harry Potter, he would have had a higher chance of succeeding. Number 4. Not messing up himself so many times. There were a couple times Voldemort almost got Harry himself. Let's take a look at a couple. In the Goblet of Fire, during the graveyard scene, Voldemort has several Death Eaters at his disposal. However, he explicitly tells them that Harry Potter is his and his alone. Harry manages to successfully escape, leaving Voldemort and his followers behind. If Voldemort allowed the Death Eaters to get Harry, it's hard to imagine how he would have gotten away. Also, how did he not think to destroy the Portkey? Next, in the Order of the Phoenix, Voldemort tricks Harry Potter into going to the Ministry of Magic by showing him that Sirius Black is being tortured there. When Harry gets there, Sirius is nowhere to be found. But neither is Voldemort. Why didn't he use this opportunity to lure Harry into a situation where he could face him alone? Or how about in the Deathly Hallows? He should have checked Harry in the forest himself. Instead, Voldemort asks Nerissa Malfoy to check and ensure that Harry was killed. Why didn't he just double tap? Or, if he had checked on Harry himself, he would have seen that Harry Potter was still alive. Perhaps the reason Voldemort failed to defeat Harry multiple times was because he was so arrogant. Number 5. Why not use a muggle means for murder? We know that Tom Riddle grew up in a muggle orphanage. Undoubtedly, he would have known of muggle techniques for murder. If Voldemort's hatred of muggles wouldn't have prevented him from using non-magic to kill Harry Potter, he could have used numerous muggle means instead. The Deathly Hallows could have easily turned into something that would have resembled a Quentin Tarantino movie plot. And as a bonus, he could have made different Horcruxes. Lord Voldemort chose very distinct items to turn into Horcruxes. All of his Horcruxes were either personal artifacts or Hogwarts heirlooms. However, had Voldemort not made his Horcruxes into such specific items, he would have had a better shot at keeping them hidden. If he turned a random object into a Horcrux and hidden it in a random location, there's next to no chance that anyone would have found it. So that's my list of the top 5 ways Voldemort could have won. I'd love to hear yours. Please let me know in the comments. As always, feel free to let me know if there are any specific topics you would like me to cover in an upcoming video. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one, where I'll be discussing the best unscripted moments in Harry Potter.